Welcome to the deep dive. We're jumping straight into Reliance Industries today.
That's right. We're looking at their notice for the 47th AGM, the annual general meeting, and also their big integrated annual report for FY 23-24.
Yeah, think of this as like your quick guide. We want to pull out the key stuff, what's really going on with this huge Indian company, without getting totally lost in the details.
Exactly. We've sifted through these docs to find the core performance info and, their future plans. The mission is clarity, basically.
Okay, let's dive in. The AGM itself, it's set for Thursday, August 29th, 2024.
And it's virtual again, right? Video conferencing or similar.
Yeah, exactly. So no heading to a physical location. It's all online, following those MCA circulars. Makes it accessible, I suppose.
So on the agenda, the usual stuff first, the ordinary business. Adopting the financial statements.
Right. The audited ones, standalone and consolidated for the year ending March 31st, 2024. Those are up online if anyone wants the deep dive.
And then there's the dividend. They're proposing euro per share.
Okay. Yeah, 10. And the key date for shareholders.
Record date is August 19th, 2024. If you're eligible, then you get the dividend.
And payment should be, what, pretty quick after the AGM?
Yeah, usually within about a week. Just a reminder for shareholders, check your PAN details and everything are up to date by the record date, for tax reasons.
Good point. That consistent dividend, it sort of signals continued financial stability, doesn't it?
It does. Also, under ordinary business, reappointing a couple of directors, Shri Hital Meswani and Shri PMS Prasad.
Ah, yes, familiar names, bringing lots of experience back to the board. Helps with continuity, I guess.
Definitely. Their backgrounds are detailed elsewhere, but yeah, experienced hands.
Okay. Moving on then, what about these special business items?
Well, first, there's ratifying the pay for the cost auditors for their digital EPC and infrastructure business, Shom and Manerjee,
Yeah.
couples last year and the coming year.
Right, kind of standard procedure, but highlights that specific business unit.
But the really big one, I think, is the approval needed for transactions with Star India Private Limited, or SESIPL.
Ah, this relates to that massive media joint venture, right?
Exactly. The one combining Viacom 18 and Star India. Reliance is putting in a significant investment here.
And the ownership structure post-deal, remind me.
After the scheme goes through, it looks like Reliance will hold about 16.34%, Viacom 18 around 46.82%, and Disney roughly 36.84%.
Okay, so Reliance isn't the majority, but a significant player. What's the goal?
To create basically a powerhouse in Indian TV and digital streaming. They're talking about reaching over 750 million viewers, combining all those assets, JioCinema, Hotstar.
Huge potential reach. And the transaction's needing approval.
Well, RIL's investment itself, which could be up to 11,500 crore.
Wow.
Then there's content licensing. Geo Studios licensing stuff to SIPL, estimated up to 300 crore for FY 24-25.
Okay.
And SIPL providing brand integration services to RIL group companies. That's up to about 30 crore, estimated for the same year.
And these are all considered above board.
Yeah, they state the transactions are at arm's length, meaning fair market value, like with unrelated parties. And crucially, the audit committee has already approved them. It's a major strategic play in media.
Definitely sounds like it. Okay, let's shift gears slightly to the integrated annual report itself. What were the main takeaways there?
The big theme was growth is life. Really emphasizes their focus on creating value for everyone involved.
And the numbers certainly back that up for FY24.
Oh, absolutely. Consolidated revenue crossed 10 lakh crore. That's 10 trillion rupees.
Incredible number. And market cap.
Over 20 lakh crore. First Indian company to hit that mark. Plus, exports were almost 3 lakh crore, and CSR spending was over 1,500 crore. Just shows the sheer scale.
And across the different business segments, any highlights?
Well, retail kept expanding stores and growing digitally. Digital services, Jio added subscribers, pushed 5G, launched the JioBharat phone.
Right.
The media JV we just discussed is obviously massive news, and even the traditional oil to chemicals business showed resilience.
And there was a lot of talk about new energy too, wasn't there?
Very much so. Big focus there. They're aiming for net carbon zero by 2035. The Dhirubhai Ambani Green Energy Giga Complex in Jamnagar is sort of the flagship project for that, a clear pivot towards sustainability.
So wrapping it up, what's the picture we get?
I'd say it's a picture of continued strong financial performance, really bold strategic moves, especially in media.
While still growing those core retail and digital arms.
Exactly. And making very significant, very visible commitments to new, cleaner energy sources for the future.
Which leaves us with something to think about. With Reliance operating at this kind of scale, across so many vital sectors. What are the deeper implications,
Mm.
for India's whole economic trajectory and its part in that global shift to green energy?
That's the big question, isn't it? Worth pondering. And for anyone wanting more, those full reports are available online. Definitely worth a look if you have the time.